Out towards downtown, and you could see a few clouds out there. Some of those clouds are going to bring us some rainfall up around northern Arizona. And here's your temps: 60s up in Flagstaff. We've got 70s out there in Prescott, 77 in Payson. Hello, Phoenix. We're right now sitting at 96 degrees. A look at the radar, quiet right now, but our first alert radar may be busy tomorrow with a chance of rain up around northern Arizona, up along the rim. We could see some rainfall and some stronger winds as well. There's that area low pressure. That's going to roll in here. You can see some of the shower activity Friday afternoon, 5:30. And then we're not going to see any showers here in the valley. We'll see the winds pick up, so a little bit breezy. And then we'll see the winds pick up again on Saturday. Then that low exits the area, will be replaced by a ridge of high pressure that will start to move inland and heat things up. So next week we're going to see above average temps, but at least we'll stay below 110. The 110s are history, okay? Hopefully, but I'm pretty sure the 110s are definitely history out there. 76 degrees for a high tomorrow up in Prescott. If you're traveling up to Cottonwood, it's going to be breezy. Highs in the mid 80s. Then we cool down to the 70s on Saturday. Heber Overgard, we'll see a high of 75, looking nice tomorrow. And then Pine Top, some windy conditions. Temperatures at around 78 degrees. Our 7-day forecast, okay, here it is. 96 tomorrow, so 4 degrees below average, and then 9 degrees below our average high on Saturday with lows in the 70s, some areas in the 80s. And we're going to start out fall in the 90s, and then we start to heat things up a little bit, not too bad, still a little bit above average Monday with a high of 103.
This is good.
I'm a little sketched about